What's going on, you glorious bastards? I'm FOXSOL, as you should know by now, and welcome to another video here on Lords of the Fallen. So I want to show something, and I want to explain something carefully, because with my Umber ending rant video, with my Red Reaper cheese video, rant videos, or whatever, we are looking at what the devs are doing in this game. And there's clearly some things that actually are broken in this game that should be looked at and get fixed. And I'm going to explain one of these methods right now, one of these most broken items in this game that honestly should be nerfed. With the last patch, they nerfed a couple of things such as the pendant and some of the umbral eyes. Well, this pendant right here in particular was the one that was nerfed by, I believe it was like 30% or so. So the regen from it is not as good. All right, well, I got you, devs, but let me ask you a question, devs. And let me ask you a question, people. What if I put on this pendant and I double up on any ring, such as this root right here? Because right now we got a spell class going on. So let me go ahead and put all my stuff on my character real quick. Give him some beautiful, beautiful armor. I don't care. Let's just randomly pick something that looks pretty decent. Let's make it look like a Bloodborne character. How's that sound? That sounds good to me. That sounds good to you guys? I hope so in the video. This is just something simply that I just want to showcase. We're going to make this little guy look like it's Bloodborne in a sense. Boom, okay. Come on, we all know that's Bloodborne. You know what? I want to color it up a little bit. But, perfect enough. Let's go to where it's just a little bit of a stronger enemy. Let me show you first and foremost. Let's go to Bell. There's a reason why we're going to go to Bell. Bell's going to prove its point. And then we're going to go fight a boss. We'll go fight a boss after this. So this video might be a little bit longer than normal. I might actually put chapters on this video. But okay. This guy. 2,690 damage. With these three. Let's take them off. 1,681 is the normal damage. And we have Radiance and Infernal maxed. Okay. Now, you're saying, well, rings don't double up in here, because there's some people who argue with me that the rings don't double up in here. Let's just take one ring. Okay. Just like this. One ring. 2,354 damage. But if I added this other ring, right? I find myself another little enemy real quick. I didn't get the number on that one. I thought it was I think that was still 2,9. Should have been. I know there's a guy back there. Yeah, 2,690. 2,690. Using this ring right here, which you can read. And you could do this with almost any type of rings. You could double up on 2 brawn rings. For example, look at my strength. Goes to 18. Both goes up 3. But in the case of like spell casting, this right here removes 1 spell slot, but provides increased spell power. It doesn't screw with my stats. It just increases the spell power. Now, there's a reason why I'm talking about this. It's because I don't really need to have that much of a blowout. So if you don't mind coming with me on a little bit of an adventure, I might lose you here because you could be like, oh, this is going to be a long video because you got to run this. Well, look, we run these games a lot. And we could fast forward this and all that, but I like showing genuine effort, and I like having a conversation while I'm doing it. So, in all reality, my problem in this game has been since day one, there is things that are broken that needs to be adjusted. There is things that is, you know, the meat and potatoes is not being looked at that needs to be fixed. And we do these live streams every night so far on a daily basis where we're with everybody discussing these problems. And especially since weekly updates are happening, we discuss these weekly updates of what is actually good and what's actually broken. We got some more people who's out there who's a little bit more intelligent than I am. But we all come to the same conclusion, is that things are being fixed in the wrong method. And this right here is pretty bad for PvP. And I'm going to explain, especially with this particular 2-ring set, okay, why this is pretty broken and why, honestly, the ring slots, you should not be able to have 2 of the same name items. You shouldn't. This right here is actually really stupid. I believe that if you get 2 rings, that they should both basically equal out to be the same stat. So if I put in 2 same rings, one nullifies the other. It shouldn't take me too long to run all this because I didn't get to the judge, and that's what we're gonna go fight. There's a reason why this defense ring is really broken for bosses. And this is for the PvE aspect, not PvP. PvP, what you just saw me do with the 2 barrage rings, the 2 barrage root rings, and the pendant. Bro, you go into the evade route like that, you already got your stuff maxed out, boom, you're gonna be one-shotting. I don't care who the hell you think what'd you think. You'll be one-shotting people. If you're like a level 400 and you put that on, because it doesn't screw your stats, so you don't get, you know, a return on diminished, you don't get diminished return, you know, you've actually hitting hard. So I'm just quickly running all this. We're gonna have to do a little bit of work because we were doing the Umber ending, and with the Umber ending, you don't have to do all the bosses, and this technically is an optional boss in this method for Umber ending, and I don't want to go start a whole new game to go show this. This I found, and I'm like, why? And especially against like the Red Reaper and stuff like this, the reason why this spell, this right here, is going to be so broken is not the fact of the power behind it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the power. Right now, I'm gonna switch this off because I want to kill these, because I'm gonna have to kill 2 things probably in my way real fast. So 2 or 3 things. I'm just gonna show, like, this is a good area to show this too. 2,300. All right. We go ahead and just make sure I heal a little bit right here. Don't have to really, but just for a case, let's just run up to her. Hit her with this. It says 532. But she died in 1 hit. And that's not because I am already maxed out on my spells with stats. That is because of the rings. The rings are adding additional spell power to my spell. Like, you're not gonna see, it's gonna say 265, but the ball itself is strong as shit. And when you pile them all up at one time, this is something that you see in PvP. How many of you have died? Let me ask this question to everybody who's been part of the streams and been on my channel watching, or who's currently new watching us. You got invaded. How many times have you died seeing that attack on you and wondered how the hell, like, I'm level 200, how the hell I got stuff at vitality, I got, you know, my endurance up, I got the best armor for this stuff, like, how the hell am I dying? Well, there you go. I guarantee you someone has figured out, more than just me, what dual rings are capable of, and it's stupid. So we're just gonna grab this key, and as you know, we're pretty much gonna go fight this boss. I apologize for making this video a little bit longer than what it should have. I should have had all this already done. That is my complete other disaster here. I wasn't thinking about this, but we're gonna go do this now. Bypass all these. The hell out of my way. Stop body blocking me. Hey, you're not dead? But I killed you with the volley. Oh. Doesn't matter. Thought I killed her. Apparently I didn't, actually. Oh boy. We got a friend with us. Let's see what we can do with our friend real quick. Oh, it'd help if I actually, you know, come here. Let's heal. We got these rings on. Let me use all 8 of these. And what I would recommend, here's another, this is like an extra bonus for y'all. What I recommend is just go ahead and use it the large ones. Let's just go use all 14 of them. Doesn't matter. See how I'm getting knocked right now? See what I'm talking about, how I'm getting knocked right there? This is going to be a perfect example. Now let me change one of these rings. Oh, let me actually change both of them over. Okay, let's heal. Let's go ahead and use several of these. This is better on the boss, but this will work on the Red Reaper here. And I'll show you on the boss. Just wait for it to come. Oh, look at that. Wow. 20 umbral scorings. Wow. And I got some skulls out of that. Interesting. How come I'm a wall right now? Well, what I mean by that is, like, look, let's just go ahead and skip into this fight. Oh, look at this. I'm not being interrupted. One cycled. Wow. And this is the problem, and this is what needs to be balanced. Having certain named items, like these rings right here, it's just the rings. You can have 2 moth rings, and they pile up. You know, something needs to happen here. This is what's broken. I'm gonna show, like, I'm gonna tell you, this is a very broken mechanic. I've killed the Red Reaper. I killed boss phase of the judge on the first and the second, and I still haven't healed on that boss. Like, I only healed and rested after the Reaper. Welcome to a broken gameplay. This is one I want to show real quick. None too fancy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I normally do in my videos, I would like to thank our channel members for being part of this community that we are creating right now of Lords of the Fallen, which will soon probably be transferring into more soul-like games like Elden Ring, finding more broken items, and basically exploiting the hell out of systems with, just like Lords of the Fallen. This is just a simple video that I wanted to go ahead and go through with and just showcase to everybody. So please take what you will from it and have a good one. And I will catch you guys in the next video on this channel. Peace.